Welcome back to the channel. The Bible tells us the account of Leah and Rachel, two sisters who were in competition with each other. They both loved the same man, Jacob, and he ended up marrying them both. Leah was the elder sister, and she had everything going for her. She was beautiful and also very industrious. She was a hard worker who ran her father's household. This made her feel proud because she believed that she deserved Jacob's love more than her sister Rachel. On the other hand, Rachel was extremely beautiful. She was the most beautiful woman in the neighborhood, and since she knew this, she looked down on her elder sister and despised her beauty. Despite being so beautiful, Rachel was not hardworking like her elder sister. Instead, she just spent all her time admiring herself in the mirror and plotting ways to take her father's firstborn position away from Leah. This extreme hatred between these two sisters forced their father to send them away from home, so that they kill each other. And when Jacob came to get married to Rachel, both sisters were there. Now, because Leah was the firstborn daughter, she had the right to choose any man that she wanted to marry. So when Jacob came to get married to Rachel, Leah was the one who should have been chosen, but Rachel was the one who got Jacob's heart. This made Leah even more bitter. In today's marriages, we see a lot of cases where one spouse is so bitter that their partner chose to marry them. And this happens because some people get into marriages for the wrong reasons. Marriages are meant to be entered by two people who love each other. But many people nowadays want to enter into marriage because they think it will complete them. If you are the type of person who thinks that you need a husband or a wife to complete you, then you are likely to end up having a bitter marriage, just like Leah. Because no human being has the ability to complete another human being. Each person is responsible for completing themselves. We cannot expect our spouses to complete us because we are already complete. Our spouses are just supposed to complement us. After Leah realized that her own husband, Jacob, loved her sister Rachel so much, she decided to use her God-given industriousness to get Jacob's heart. She told Jacob that if he would only sleep with her, she would bear him children. That way she would become his favorite wife. In fact, that's exactly what happened. Jacob slept with her, and she conceived and gave birth to his first son. And Jacob loved him so much that he named him Reuben, which means behold, a son. Leah was so happy that she conceived. And when she gave birth to a son, she thought that Jacob would finally love her. But this was not the case because immediately after giving birth, she became an outcast again. She continued giving birth to sons after sons, but Jacob still preferred his wife Rachel. This made Leah angry and bitter. There is a lesson that we need to learn from here. Sometimes it can be very dangerous to think that your spouse will love you more if you give them a child. Yes, it's true that some men prefer women who give them children, but in most cases, this preference is only temporary. Once the woman gives birth, she becomes less important again. This is why it's not good for us to depend on our spouses for happiness. You should never think that your husband or wife is the only person who can make you happy. It's God who is responsible for making us happy. Later, Leah went to her father's house, but before she could even get there, she met an angel of the Lord who asked her why she was so sad. Then she poured out her heart to the angel of the Lord, telling him all about how much her sister Rachel despised her and how her own husband, Jacob, did not love her. After hearing her sad story, the angel of the Lord told her that God had heard her cry and that he would judge her sister Rachel. And the angel of the Lord told Leah that she would conceive again. Now after Leah heard this prophecy, she became joyful and went to her father's house. When Jacob heard that Leah was coming back, he was so happy that he went to welcome her at the city gate. Now, when they met, Leah told Jacob that God had not forgotten her, and she proved to him that God had not forgotten her by getting pregnant and giving birth to his daughter Dinah. Then Leah said to Jacob, God has seen my affliction and my work, and he has given me this son. Therefore, he will no longer say, it is better that I should have no son. When he hears my voice and sees my affliction, yet am I hated. Has he not made me a more hated one? This was proof enough that Leah was getting Jacob's attention now. And this made Rachel's sons very angry because their mother had lost her status as Jacob's favorite wife. In this passage, we see that Rachel's sons felt neglected. They felt that their mother was no longer important in their father's life, and this made them angry. One day, while Joseph's 12 sons were busy with their business, Joseph told them to stay away from Shechem, which was their father Jacob's hometown. And this was because some time back, after Leah had proved to Jacob that God had not forgotten her, Jacob relocated his family away from Shechem. He built his own home near Shechem, but he did not want his sons to go there because the town brought him nothing but sorrow. But despite their father's warning, Joseph's 12 sons went to the city. When they reached Shechem, they saw a beautiful woman who was the daughter of a local leader. Her name was Dinah, and as soon as Joseph's 12 sons saw her, they fell in love with her, and they told their father Jacob that they needed her to be their wife. Jacob loved his daughter Dinah so much, and he didn't want her to be married to strangers who worshipped other gods apart from the one true God. Therefore, he told his sons that they had to leave that plan and forget about marrying the Canaanite women. But Jacob's sons refused to listen to him. They insisted that they wanted to marry the Canaanite women, and they went ahead and did it without their father's permission. And when Jacob heard that his sons had taken Canaanite wives for themselves, he was furious. He called them and told them that he was very disappointed in them, and this angered his sons, especially Joseph's 12 sons. They told their father that he wasn't fair enough because he had married multiple wives from the same family. They reminded him that he had married Leah and Rachel, who were sisters, and they also told him that he had not stopped them from marrying because he was not strong enough. Jacob's sons were so mad that they did not listen to what their father was saying. Instead, they stood up and left their father's house. As you can see, Jacob's sons did not respect him at all. They were supposed to respect their father and listen to what he was telling them. But because they were so blinded by anger, they did not listen to him. And this shows us that anger can cause us to lose respect for others. We may even start hating people when we allow anger to control us. Some people get into marriages because they think their spouse will make them happy. Others get into marriages because they want revenge. For example, if a woman grows up seeing her mother suffer in a bad marriage, she may want to get married so that she can revenge for her mother. Some people also get into marriages so that they can continue their family's legacy. Here's the question: what is the main reason why you got into marriage? And if you're not married, what is the reason why you want to get married? Whatever the reason is, you should know that marriage is a beautiful thing. It's a union between two people who love each other. It's a union between two families who come together to support the couple. Marriage is a beautiful thing that should be cherished by all of us. May the Lord bless you as you seek to know Him more and serve Him wholeheartedly. See you in the next video.